Hello and welcome to my Phase 3 project presentation. My name is Maximiliano Bojorquez and I developed an application called ToiletFinder. Let's take a quick look on the summary of what my application looks like. So we do have here a view controller which we have the user create an account with its name, last name, first and last name, username, country, birth date here, and a zip code. And then we have them create the account, which takes them to a map here. It does take their current location, and you see here we see their their username, and we also see a button here where they can add favorite buttons here, and then at the bottom here we have information about their accounts and favorite bathrooms, a list of favorite bathrooms they currently favorited. So let's take a look at the class diagram for this. So what we're going to have here are two objects. So we have our user accounts and PIN. So the account will have first name, last name, basic account information as listed here, and then for our PIN here is going to get the latitude and the longitude of the PIN route of their favorite bathroom. Here we have one account for the user, and here we can have multiple pins. So, and then which takes us to the view controller. The view controller will have one action or operation, which is a button, which then takes them to the information view controller or info view controller. This info view controller would have text fields listing of their again account information, first and last name, user information, so user account, like user string, the country they selected. This is a UI slider, which is kind of neat. And then birthday which is another slider. I believe it's a date slider. Yes. And we also have a zip code. We have these functions here that help us create an account, and then which takes us to the map view controller. This map view controller here would show the map. Here we have the title navigation. So this title navigation is actually the username that will be segueing to this view controller. We also have a UI button here at toilet. We also have a view map here. Marker, this here will mark the map where the user is selecting their favorite toilet or the favorite bathroom. We do have an error here, something goes wrong. Span is going to span the map, the length of the phone. So this span here will just fix the map to the correct size of the phone. And my location here will just get your location, current location. And annotation here is just an array of all the markers you have selected. It's going to place them in this annotation here. Also, this region here will just indicate the zoom in, or not the zoom in, but the way it's spanned out. I might have these two confused, but anyways, it is just zooming in to the correct size that you want your map to look like. You don't want it to look too far away, so you want it to look at a nice distance from your current location and buildings around you, restaurants around you, and whatnot. And we do have these called operations within this view controller here. So we have view did load. So this is gonna this view controller is going to load once you launch it, or once we move from this view controller to this view controller. So, and then this prepare here is just going to prepare for what we call a segue. So this will actually take us to a view controller, account view controller. This is just going to say, like, bring the information from the core data. So first and last name and username, information, and whatnot. So let's jump to this view controller real quick. This view controller is just your account basic information. So we do have an info here, UI image view. So this UI image view is just a picture of a little summary of from what the app does and what the app is intended to do. And underneath that we have a name, your country, and your zip code. Again, this all here is taken from the core data that the user has entered in when the app first launched. And so we do have another view did load action here, and we also have a go back action. So let's go back to map view control here. So and then we have another action here, get center location. This center location will get your current location with a blue dot, so it does indicate where you currently are. So that's neat. So that's going to help you select certain bathrooms that you enjoy. You can also move around the map to, get the location or the bathroom you have visited. For instance, if you visited the bathroom 30 minutes before, but you forgot to mark it. So we can go back to the view map here. You are going to get your central location here, but the map view is indicated to have a pin. So if you want to move the pin around, you can mark it using a the button which is over here, add toilet location. So toilet location, like I said, will actually add a marker to your map. So it will indicate where you have liked or added the toilet. So and then here, get data, we're just gonna have you, once the app is closed, once you relaunch the app, it's gonna get all the information that we stored into the core data. So the core data is going to bring up all the longitudes and latitudes of the toilets that we marked beforehand, and it's going to put them on the map so you can view them and then select them. And so we have another insert data here, which it belongs to add toilet action here. So this action will actually have you import the longitude and altitude to the core data right over here, the pin. So next we have the view table right here. The table view cell. So my bath here is just a basic table view with a bathroom title and a photo just to go along with it. I was going to add a description to the bathroom. Since this is a personal app, I didn't intend to do that, but in the future I will plan on doing it. We also have the capability of using the photo, submitting a photo through it. And we also have these actions. We have a view did load, go back, and the basic functions that a table view goes for. So table view number of rows and sections, and then table self for row at index. Table view can add a row. So at the end of it all, you can just select at one of the indexes or select one of the rows. Once you select one of the rows, it does take you back to the map and indicate what you selected. And also, we also have this go back function if you don't want to select anything, you just want to view them. Go back to the map here, and then that's pretty much it. You can also edit you also have the ability to edit the bathrooms if you liked it or not. You can erase it, you can remove it, and then it's going to refresh and go back to the map view control here. Alright, next we'll look at the MVC architecture diagram. So I took this design from our class presentations. So we do have a view controller here with all the, attributes it has. So for instance, user interactions with touch and bring responsive. So showcase application logos. So all the logos that I have on my files, they show up on the view controller and the app itself, and also all these attributes that goes with the controller here. Which brings us to our user actions. Our user actions are just basic user interactions such as touch of controller buttons. They can swipe back and forth from each view controller, each different scene. They can edit table cells. They can press buttons. They can add bathrooms and such, which then brings us to the controller itself, which handles the registrations through core data, retrieves users' information such as the name, the username, birthday, and everything, etc. All these attributes are handled in the controller, and also which brings us to the updated here, which updates the view controller. The attributes are listed here. So for instance, if you update or you add a new bathroom, it's going to update the view controller. It's going to add new bathrooms to the map. So display the map with selected bathrooms, and it's going to also display the map with the updated bathrooms as well. So if we go to the controller and then to the model here, so the model is updated with users, saves users data, or we save bathrooms edits, such like that. This model here provides the core data with for the user information, provides latitude storage and manipulation, also with the longitude storage and manipulation. This will allow us to indicate where we are in the map or our favorite bathrooms, and also it will update number of bathrooms. Like I said, it's just nice to have and to see how many people use a bathroom or have different bathrooms they attend to. Also, this will notify the controller if something goes wrong, such as instance location is not turned on, you'll get a notification. Also, the bathroom update, if the bathroom has been removed, you'll also get a notification. Bathroom update, if bathroom has been added, everything will be added